The tale of the Wendigo. What if I told you there's a creature so terrifying, so hungry, that no matter how much it devours, it will never be full? A monster born from starvation, greed, and the frozen wilderness of North America. This is the legend of the Wendigo. A story of cursed spirits, cannibalism, and real cases that will make you think twice before stepping into the woods at night. Stay with me until the end, because one of the stories you're about to hear might make you wonder if the Wendigo is still out there. And if you love dark folklore and chilling tales, hit subscribe right now, because we dive into legends like this every week. The Wendigo comes from Algonquian folklore. Tribes like the Cree, Ojibwe, and Innu told stories about this creature for centuries. It is described as gaunt, skeletal, its skin stretched tight over its bones. Some stories say it's over 15 feet tall, with glowing eyes, fangs, and twisted antlers. But the scariest part? The Wendigo was once human. Legends say if a person ever resorted to cannibalism in the frozen wilderness, they would be cursed to transform into a Wendigo, forever starving, forever hunting. The Wendigo represents hunger that can never be satisfied, and the dangers of giving in to greed and desperation. No matter how much flesh it eats, the Wendigo never feels full. Its hunger only grows. Imagine this: you're lost in the woods, starving, freezing. You'll hear whispers in the wind calling your name. You see glowing eyes through the trees. Is it your imagination, or is the Wendigo tempting you? The Algonquian people warned, even speaking the creature's name could draw it closer. If you're still watching, don't click away, because what comes next is a true story of possession that terrified an entire community. In 1878, a Cree man named Swift Runner shocked Canada. That winter, he and his family were trapped in the frozen wilderness. When spring arrived, only Swift Runner walked out alive. Authorities discovered he had killed and eaten his wife and children. Even though food supplies were less than a day's journey away, when questioned, Swift Runner claimed he had been possessed by the Wendigo. He said it whispered to him, driving him to hunger he could not resist. He was executed for his crimes, but among his people, the explanation was clear. The Wendigo had claimed another victim. You might think this is just ancient folklore, but sightings of the Wendigo continue to this day. Hunters in Minnesota, trappers in Canada, even campers in the Great Lakes region report a tall, skeletal figure with glowing eyes watching them from the tree line. Some say it mimics voices, calling out in the sound of a loved one, luring you into the darkness. And then there's Wendigo psychosis, a real condition once documented by doctors. People claimed they were turning into cannibals, haunted by visions of flesh. Science explained it as a cultural mental illness, but believers say it's proof that the Wendigo spirit can still possess the living. So who do you believe? Is the Wendigo just a story told to scare people away from cannibalism? Or is there truly something stalking the forests of the north? The Algonquian elders warned, when you're alone in the wilderness, when the wind howls and the trees creak like bones, listen carefully. If you hear your name whispered from the shadows, if you see glowing eyes staring back at you, don't follow, don't answer, don't run. Because the Wendigo is always hungry, and if you heard its call, it may already be too late. If you made it to the end, thank you for braving the darkness with me. What do you think? Is the Wendigo real, or just a terrifying story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe for more scary folklore and true horror stories every week. Until next time, keep your fire burning.